Welcome back to Wake Up America. I'm Alex Kramer. Let's get down to business. So, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell dealing a blow to anyone hoping interest rates were going to see a cut anytime soon. Okay, so the central bank saying it needs to hold the borrowing rates longer as inflation moves further away from the targeted 2% rate. While the Fed doesn't have confidence to cut rates this quarter, they could still cut them before November. The administration has not managed to get a hold on inflation. Hilary, do you think we could see him push for the cuts before the election?
Well, I will say, Alex, that this is no longer when, this is if. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, the economy was so hot, and that was called, a sort of a seasonal adjustment for January. That's why. What I would say is that we're really going to have to thread the needle if there's going to be any rate cut, because we have the Republican and the Democratic conventions coming up this summer. So really, the Fed would have to do them in June, but it's too hot, as I just said. So then with those Democratic and Republican conventions, he really isn't going to cut then. So then you suddenly have the election upon us. And remember, Jerome Powell has been very specific and has said, the Fed is apolitical. We're not going to do anything really that will be any accusation could ever be made to make us look political. So he's got to be very, very careful. It's looking less and less likely. And I would say the markets had priced in 6 cuts, then 4%, 2%. I actually doubt, and now you're beginning to see markets talk about actually there might even be a rate hike.
Oh, don't want to hear that. Hilary Fordwich, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Pleasure, Alex. Thank you.
All right, everyone, keep it right here because another hour of Wake Up America starts right now.